whistle too loud, biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go through the Rocky Mountain snow in Denver. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's taken at about the 14. Allen, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline there, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
To the air on 2nd down, here's Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Cook. Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Passes kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. the touchdown, the punter man. Gonna kick this one away. That ball's gonna hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills' 1st down.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one is not going to get there. Not even close. Look like complications with the snaps. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Third and 2. Here we go. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Play action now. It's Nix. Rolling right. There he goes again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. Second down. Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Has an opening, past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This field pretty slick now. That picked up only about 3 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That's caught by Harvey. Still going. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is second TD catch of the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. Through the snowflakes. This one good. Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Now Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. A first down throw for Knicks. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, Allen out to his right. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Headed left, buying time. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Allen working from the pistol. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Allen now off the... No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Allen. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. To return, it's Mims. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get a possession of the football.
At their own 22-yard line.
Run with Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Checking it down, this one is caught. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Second down. Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On second down, it's Nix. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And third down coming up. Captain. Hold on a second. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. On first and 10, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Run with Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 15.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And they're going down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, first and goal. Here's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards.
First down. Ready. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Back to throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. That first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Gotta have it. 4th and 4. Nix gonna throw for it. And that is Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
It's now 3rd and 8.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. Ooh. Going off to the races. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Bills. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. shots.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life, shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fade in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to come run back, they popping your tires, hold it. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I've been going crazy, shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene, she tryna go. I just been dripping out. Just holding out a level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me. You know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Yeah. Acting like they know it. Double O cakes that we told us.
Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
Chill, right on my side is the eagle becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. How you rebel out, dark hallways. This way, I guess I made your day. I say, you play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in. I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. That we be freaky and we wanna stay. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Life is starting, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whatever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head will redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, with free of evidence, LA. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we change a lot of things, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. fly, so don't blink twice.